go to flipsidegaming.com. Use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Good deal. Helps with the show. And you're going to win a chance to win a Corset 2020 booster box. Information in the description down below. What's up, Planeswalkers? The Eric 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. This is the third time I've recorded this intro today. First time, but my microphone messed up. Because I'm going to get a new one, because it's annoying me. Second time, I realized that because my microphone messed up, when I was recording the second time for 20 minutes, my desktop audio was not there. Because I had to have it set to go through my right microphone. Today we're playing some birds. I've been through this DeckTech. This is my third time now. First thing that I said, 2 other times, is that initially I wanted the deck to be more of a mid-range deck. Here's what that looks like if you wanted to play this instead. But during one of my streams on Twitch, I found out that it was better to go an aggro route. This DeckTech is going to be a little terse, a little succinct, because of the fact that I've done this already. I'm really annoyed right now. Anyway, we have 16 1-drops, 22 lands, yada yada yada. 4 Healer's Hawk, helpful at gaining life against the aggro decks. It might even point some burn at it, you know, get some guaranteed life help. Faerie Miscreant, didn't consider this card at first, initially, like when I was making this deck from scratch. But someone in the Twitch stream said, hey, you should play this card. And I was like, how often is it going to work? It works sufficiently enough that the extra draw is nice. It's Siren Stormtamer. It's a good card, protects you, protects your creatures. Spectral Sailor. It has Flash, which is cool because that means we can leave up Dovin's Veto or Rally of Wings to protect our things. That rhymed, didn't mean it to. It also allows you to hold up mana to draw a card. Also holding up those other flash things. Nightveil Sprite. I really like this card. Some people have said that I should be playing other different 2-drops. I'm like, nah. 1, this has 2 toughness, always nice. 2, it surveils, meaning that you can keep the pressure on, make sure you're not flooding or getting mana screwed. I might add an additional one and take 1 Rally of the Wings out. But for right now, we have 3. It used to be 4. Then I took one of them out and added in another Nightveil Sprite. I had that at 2 initially. Really cool. Nice pump spell. Allows you to deal extra damage to your opponents. It also is a cool flash card. Card that you can use to surprise block your opponent's creatures. You know, you attack in and then they attack you like, oh, I'm going to hit you on the crackback. No, and you play this and you untap your burbs and you block for more power than they expected. It's pretty nice. Also, it can save your creatures against Cryocanarium, which is pretty cool. Favorable Winds is our first Lord effect, giving our creatures +1/+1. All of our creatures have flying, so this works really nicely. Sometimes it's better to play this instead of playing other creatures, because this still adds to your pressure without removing the cards from your hand. Dovin's Veto. Necessary in this format. Gotta counter control stuff, all I gotta say. Empyrean Eagle. I could have said Angel, I usually have. I did in the last one. 3 mana, 2/3 flyer. Other creatures you control with flying. Get +1/+1. It's a Lord effect. It's pretty good. It is going to see a lot of, threat pressure put upon it by removal, but that's why I have Stormtamer and Veto. Anyway, Winged Words. Veto initially was a 4-drop, and then I decided to, or 4 of, and then I decided to cut back and play Winged Words. Play more, sorry, I had 2 initially, and then I subtracted 1 from the Veto and then put 1 back for Words. Anyway, it's a 2-mana card that says draw 2. It's pretty good, helpful in an aggro deck. Sephara. Some people have said I should play 4, some have said I should play none. I don't care, I'm playing 2. Sephara, very helpful, giving our creatures indestructible against the aggro decks, and giving our creatures indestructible against the control decks. See, against the aggro decks, we can block forever, and against control, their board wipes can bite me. This is our mana base. Last time, I believe I went for like 6 or 7 minutes, explaining all the nice detail of what was going on. But no, I did that fucking DeckTech twice already. I played games for 20 minutes. And all that footage is useless. And by useless, I mean I'm going to upload it on Patreon for patrons, because they can laugh at my sadness. Because my voice is still there. Just all you can hear is my creepy voice, with no sound effects in the background, being just weird as fuck. And I hate it, and I don't like it, and it makes me very, very sad. We're going to start off with, I guess Stormtamer. Maybe they're not going to have a Thought Erasure this turn. The next turn I can hold up Stormtamer to deal with Thought Erasure, but oh, it's not Grixis Control, it's Reanimator. That means that I'm going to be holding up Dovin's Veto for the entirety of the game. Gonna attack for 1. Next turn, I'll play a Miscreant, and then hold up Dovin's Veto and attack for 1. I need to make sure my opponent never gets anything on board. I guess this turn I probably should have played stuff. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have played this. Favorable Winds is not something I'm going to cast right now. Instead, I'm going to cast this Faerie Miscreant and attack for 1. And shock myself again. Because now my opponent can play that 1 card. Blood for Bones. And I really don't want them getting an Ilharg back. Because I can't deal with that. Yeah, I'm not blocking that, like, ever. I'd like a land next turn so I can play Favorable Winds and hold up a Veto, but it looks like he's going to cast... Oh, no, he's doing this. I'm letting that resolve. I really want to land so I can, you know, hold up this Veto. We played a bunch of games. I played 5 games with Omni Tears, because that's the deck I was going to play today. But lost 4 of them and only won 1 of them. Deck dies really hard to aggro, and I need to work on the deck more. Then I tried to do... well, this is fine, I guess. Holds up or keeps my pressure on, kind of. I could just completely ignore it. But I don't want to put my shields down against a deck like this. Cry. This is worth Dovin's vetoing. If I get a land... No, I'm probably just going to play Empyrean anyway. Favorable Wind. Well... Do I want to take damage for this? 3 power, Favorable Winds. I think I do want to play Empyrean because it's something I can attack with. And I'm just going to shock again. Because, like, if my opponent gets to reanimate stuff anyway, like, I'm fucked. But this way, my Angel is still protected. And next turn, I have Lethal with Favorable Winds. Even if I have to use the Stormtamer. Ritual Soot. I should have used Favorable Winds. Alright, so we're going to cast Nightveil Sprite and Winged Words. Interesting. And let me see the reanimation spell. No, okay. Fine with me. So they're still looking for a reanimation spell. Play this. Play this, draw a card. I'd love lands. Oh, look, it's a land. Play this, play Winds. Attack. If it's a land, it's going bye-bye. Sailor, I'm fine with another Sailor. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum and all that. Alright. My opponent is theoretically dead, as long as I don't die. People have asked me if I'm going to play a different style of Reanimator. I'm thinking about playing the Grixis version. My opponent currently has 2 cards in hand. A Regisaur on top. They're attacking, or on board. I'm going to cast Spectral Sailor and block with it. Because I should have the win. There's no reason for me to triple block. I didn't need to flash that in. I could have just blocked with one of these, you dumbass. Whatever, it's fine. What do you have? Concoct. Interesting. So 2, 4, 6. So I would not have lethal if they get Agent of Treachery and steal my favorable wins. I assume they're going to get Agent of Treachery. That's the correct decision, I think. They could take Nightveil Sprite, but I don't think that's correct. No, they played that. Okay, that makes sense. But it doesn't matter. Actually, it does. Shit. Why did I block? Oh, if I didn't block, I would have won. Shit. I think I have to attack here. No. So it'll be at 2. But it can kill my entire board. But I can flash in Spectral Sailor. So as long as my opponent doesn't have another flyer, and doesn't kill me. Shit, I am dead, because this is on attacks. Fuck. Damn it. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Damn, that one block lost me this game. Although, yeah, no, because my opponent would have been dead, yeah. Have to play this. Have to block. I have no idea what could save me from this situation. But why? Oh, nice veto. I'm mad at myself for that, but I tried a Spirit Flyers version, it didn't work. Then I practiced with the deck that you see here, and I got 2 wins and 1 loss. Vamps killed me. I was really close, but he killed me. Calamity Red I won against because of Sephara, and Dimir Control I won against because I think it was just mostly Stormtamers. But then I played like 5 games because this is a deck that goes by relatively fast. Played like 5 games, and there's no audio. I lost to a mono red deck that went triple Steamkin. I had two decks that like were just turbo concedes. There was a green deck that was just like nah, I'm out. Then there was a what I assumed to be a Jeskai Planeswalker deck. They only had a blue white land and a beacon. I'll attack, I guess. Don't know what type of deck this is, but it's gonna suck when my stuff dies. And then I played against some other things that I just don't even remember. I'm so sad. I don't know if any of you can tell. Is it something? Let's see what they have going on. Nothing. Okay, favorable wins. Nice to see. Especially since I can hold up Stormtamer, but this might get countered by an Ionize? No? Okay. So I'm just gonna die, maybe? Deck was doing so well. According just had to go fuck themselves. Oh, cool. Double Primal Izzet. Oh! I need some flyers. Don't need any more land. May I remind you, I'm running 22. This is 6 in the top 12. 50% of the cards I've drawn have been lands. At least my opponent isn't doing anything. Can't wait for this to get countered. Well, for what it's worth, next turn I just fucking hard cast a Sephara. You leave my Empyrean Angel alone. I think they're gonna blink it with a blink of an eye. You're blinking that. And not drawing a card. I'm gonna blink my other favorable wins. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna make it Patreon exclusive. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna upload it as an unlisted video and just link to it in here. No, fuck you. Why? By this time, last video, I'm pretty sure I was on like my 4th match. I hate it. Anyway, there's news. That's the thing I was getting to before I figured out that my stuff was not working. The mastery system is being updated. Weekly wins have returned. Why can't this be an island? I have more islands than this. Sure, whatever. I'm actually going to play this, because if I draw an island, then I can play both of these in one turn. I assume my opponent is playing green of some sort. I'll play Nightveil Sprite first, I guess. Weekly wins are returning. There are 250 experience per win. This is per week. So that's cool, I suppose. Quests have been updated. They are reducing the number of experience points from quests, which is reasonable. Oh, excuse me. Why would I do that? Fuck it, I'm gonna play Nightveil Sprite, I guess. I'll keep that on top, who cares? Next turn... I'll play this. And play this. As long as my opponent doesn't get doesn't board wipe me, which I assume they're not, because I think they're playing Golgari. Then I can play Sephara next turn. Well, I don't trust that shit at all. Cast this. We're gonna cast this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do one of these. Protects my Nightveil Sprites if they do end up having a cry or something. But I should be able to win. They might have to spend their time killing Sephara here, which I'm fine with, because then I'll have 12 power on board next turn. And I get double scries. This is how the deck is supposed to work. This is how the deck was working in the video. Oh, well, what do you got? Oh, it's Scapeshift. Okay. Makes sense. Lily plus Nissa. Escaping some shifts. That's just rude. Oh well. And we smork anyway! Get some Skriz. Another Nightveil Sprite. Yeah. I want to draw cards. It does draw me cards, but Greed? Has anyone ever heard of Greed? Now, the unfortunate bit here is I could just get... Ritual Soot here. Ritual of Soot. Who knows? Who cares? Quest down to 500 from 800. Daily wins no longer have the have any experience, which is fine. Gold and ICRs aren't changing because it is a piddly amount of experience anyway, so it doesn't really factor in. And then they have updated Chronicles. There will be 1,000 experience per event. So it does look like they're keeping the Chronicles going, and these are the free events. So that's good. You know, we're still going to have these free events. And those are going to start near the end of July. And they're going to be 5 events, so it's 5,000 experience total across all of the events. So that's 5 levels right there. Each week you can earn... Fucking math is incredibly hard. Like 3,000... So like 3 levels, I think? 4. Yeah. 3 and a bit levels. Nearly 4, essentially. It's like 3,750, I think. So each quest is going to give you half a level. So, you know, every 2 days worth of quests, it's another level. And these are, well, they would have gone up yesterday for you, but I know not everyone plays daily. I want my island, sir. Ah, shit, it's probably Simic Ramp. Got some Vetos. This might be the Tears deck, actually. I need some land. Maybe I shouldn't have kept a 2-lander, but... Nope, it's not. And because of that, I have failed. It's just elves. I really did think it was not. And now I'm punished, because if I played this last turn, I could have played Winged Words this turn. Ugh. I'm fucked. So, the progression should look like this now. So, previously, they go through the, like, player, like, how often a player would get something. So, if someone plays once a week, they would get, their expected level is 67 by the end of the season. Let me cast... I guess I just cast the Eagle? I don't know, I'm pretty fucked. I'm just gonna cast the Eagle, I guess. No, shut up. Previously, on their previous system, the expected level was 32, right? So that's obviously a huge jump. It's more than double. And the expected level is based on 3 quests a week, because that's how many you can have at once. This is a once-a-week player. 15 wins a week, makes sense. And then that excludes codes and event rewards, right? So that calculation is only based on quests, 15 wins. Expected level at the end, 67. That's not bad, because the Mastery Pass is additional. And for the baseline pass, for once a week, that gets you almost to 72, gets you to 67. If you add those 5 levels from just the event rewards... Why do you hate me, game? Why do you hate me so much? But if you add those 5 levels... Can you shut up, please? Also, my opponent drew a bunch of cards and shit. This is... I'm fucked. Also, like, actually, fuck up. Alright, I'm probably dead here. Yeah, cool. And that also doesn't count the 4 levels that we've gotten from the thing. So, if you're a once per week player, you now can just get all of the packs that you used to get playing once per week. Oh, look, it's a 9-drop. Am I salty? Not because of the deck I'm playing. I'm still really upset that I lost recording, because it just means, like, I have to eat dinner later. I'm already hangry. It's just more shit I have to deal with. I think what I'm going to do is hold up Veto. Yeah, hold up Veto. If I don't use Veto, I can rally. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is just a loss. Opponent's drawing too many cards. If you play twice a week, then your expected level is 74. So if you play twice a week, already you're getting to the baseline tracks thing. Didn't I fucking mute you? Fuck out of here. That's based on 4 quests per week. Makes sense, 2, whatever. 15 wins a week, yada yada yada, etc. etc. But if you play 3+ times a week, your expected level is 94. Yeah, I'm done here. I don't need to deal with this shit. Your expected level is 94. Add on to that the 4 levels that they've given us via codes. And add on to that the 5 from the event rewards, and you easily have above the 100. So at this point, if you play 3 or more times a week, it is just objectively the correct thing to do to get the battle pass, because there's already spillover. You're at 99, or you're at 98 with just the 2 codes that we already have from Wizards. And I realize I don't know if I announced all of those codes, so I will put the 2 codes that I'm talking about in the description. Yeah, so they have listened to feedback, and they're like, here we go. Accept us, please. And I think this is... Oh, fucking... It's right here. LevelUp and BroughtBack are the codes. They will be still in the description. Yeah, I mean, they listen to feedback. They're like, we understand people didn't like this. We thought it was fine. We're gonna do things. So they are removing the button for purchasing levels, but they still wanted to make sure that people can't... fuck. I mean, that sounds like a fucking Nissa to me, man. I can't in good conscience not hold up Dovin's Veto. But they still want people to be able to buy levels if they want, but people, like, the optics, they recognize the optics of having a button there looks bad. Grixis, fuck you. I think I'm just going to have this video be shorter than usual, and let people watch the other video as well. I'm going to have that linked in the description, because I need to eat lunch, and I'm already angry. I don't like being angry. I really don't. As soon as I play Empyrean Eagle, they're totally just going to cast this up. Everything I do. Dustin. Oh, it's a Hydra deck. All right. Went from hating you to being fine. That doesn't have reach. Fuck you. All right. Let's play this. Let's favorable winds. Attack a little bit. Try not to die. Now you might say my opponent is lethal on board, but I want them to think that. I don't like where this is going. Okay, so Hydras are a thing. No, pretty sure I'm still dead. That's fine, I'm just gonna leave this here. Don't want to give any chance of anything else fucking up. I'm very hungry. I've technically recorded for nearly an hour. I'll buy it back. Let's buy it back. You know what? Fuck that. Mastery system. So I was not going to get the mastery system until I knew for a fact I'd be able to get to level 100. It is a factual thing that if you play 3 or more times a week, and I play every day because I'm making videos, it is just correct to get the mastery system. They don't even need this anymore. They just don't. Yes, I would like to purchase this item.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
Shut up. I got things and prizes and stuff. Yay. Diamonds. Gems. Not gems. Huh. Thought I had. Well, that was a mythic. I don't have all the mythics from there yet. Gems. I think I do have all the mythics from World of Spark, though. Okay. I'm just dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't exist. I don't think I won a single game, did I? Wait, no, I had to, because the Sephara game, didn't I win that one? No, because I did, fuck. Man. I won 5 games, I think. Off camera. You know what? We're just gonna go thank patrons for their continued support and making sure I don't lose my fudging mind. Only I didn't say fudge. Especially Salamander Crop. Excellence in for the continued support. If you'd like to join them, support the channel. Find links in the description. There's a bunch of other links in the description. Fucking check out the description. If you like this video, I don't know. Do whatever you want, man. I'm hungry. I need to go eat. Bye bye, everybody.